You're listening to the Daily Nugget. It's dnugget.com for February 11th, 2025, Tijuana Tuesday. I'm Andy. Jenn is here. Hello, Jenn. Yep, there we go. She's being muted.
Yes, hello. There's
She's
a crying
self-censoring.
baby.
I get it. Janelle, hello.
Yes. Hello.
And Sam, awesome producer.
Howdy.
We are going to a housing estate in South Wales for Tijuana Tuesday, where the local council is warning residents to stay away from one street. Because there's a little problem there.
Oh.
Or a big problem. Giant sinkhole.
Good grief.
That's a big hole.
It was closed on Sunday.
For real.
While officers from the council and police investigated. What are you investigating?
Yeah. I mean, pretty obvious what happened.
And then I love this. They said, no further help or support is needed at this time, but thanks to everyone who's offered it. How are you helping? What are you investigating? How are you helping?
Like truckloads of dirt to fill it in or what?
What is their plan? Do we know?
Well, okay, so they've said, Janelle, don't worry. Safety is their main priority.
Good.
They made that clear. And they're saying, please stay away from the area. It's not clear what caused the sinkhole, but several factors could explain their formation across the UK. Sinkholes can form after heavy rain or flooding that causes the collapse of normally stable cavities beneath the surface. And that's it. No idea. No idea why it's there, how it happened, how it's doing.
Is there any mention of a woman being involved in the fixing of this situation? I'm going to guess not. Simply because if this is in Oklahoma, there'd be just a group of men with their arms crossed being like, no, we got it. Okay, so what do you think? Yeah, it's pretty big. I don't know, maybe like 20, maybe like 25 feet. Just like chatting amongst themselves.
Standing around, folded their arms with, You're
and
right.
Just sitting there, drinking their drinks and going.
And there'd be a couple of supervisors in a truck nearby.
It's like
pretty big hole.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, Bob, check out this
here
big
and
hole.
watch it all day long. Yeah.
Hey, guys, let's throw some rocks. See what happens.
Now, I wonder how you'd feel if you were this house right next to the sinkhole. Are you still living in that house or sleeping in that house?
If you zoom in, it looks like part of the corner of their foundation is starting to crumble, I think.
Yeah, maybe. That brick looks a little icky.
It looks a little displaced.
Well, here's the good news. If you had to do some sewer or pipe work, you're not having to pay a whole lot to dig it up.
Yeah. For real.
Because that's expensive.
They can have their own in-ground pool right now.
Right there. I wonder how far the sinkhole goes down.
Yeah, I'd imagine it goes down a ways.
I think we've talked about this before. We talked about another sinkhole story where somebody fell into it and died. I think it opened up in the middle of their house.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So these must go pretty deep, but that would be interesting. Also, it reminds me, I was talking to one of my kids about my daughter. She was talking about, Pompeii and how that city was buried. And she's like, do cities get buried from lava? And I go, yes, but there's also a lot of cities that have been built on top of cities. Like pretty much every modern day city has a whole entire city below it that's just been built over it, which just blows my mind. I don't even know how that works. Like, how do not people just fall into this hole and then find a different city below it?
Makes you wonder.
Or how they unearth these cities under, it's under dirt. It's like, how did dirt for so many years, like sand or something, blow to cover 10 feet tall buildings? How does that work?
Nature.
Anyone else confused about this?
Not really.
Well, at one time the earth was full of water, there was no land. So what happened to all of that? Did it just decay, or did we start building cities on top of it?
And what about the dinosaurs, Janelle?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
I was told where I used to live, there was a man-made lake that used to be a city, and they just like moved the city. And I was like, my brain is turning inside out. I can't figure that out. I don't understand.
Was this in Oklahoma?
Mm-hmm.
In Ponca City?
Like Atlanta.
Yeah, it does. I've seen that. That I can understand, but not in real life.
So Lake Ponca was not an actual lake. They made it?
Correct. Used to be Caw City, and then Caw City is now a different place. I don't know.
Huh.
Maybe it's lower past
Hey,
down.
everybody, we better get out of here soon.
Waters-a-comin.
That's the Nugget.
Thank
Waters-a-comin is the title episode. Let us know if you are. I just am blown away by this. I would love to, and I can't do it too much because you're actually getting in trouble when you try to do some urban exploring and try to like find these underground cities. I knew somebody in college. I didn't know them. I knew of them who actually got arrested, although they were not very smart. And to do this urban exploring, they had some explosives in their backpack. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but they kind of got in trouble. It kind of turned into a terrorism thing. This was right after 9/11. So not the smartest thing.
Was that you, Andy?
I told you it wasn't
Is this
me.
your friend or?
No, it wasn't a friend. It was somebody I had heard of, somebody that went to my school.
Mm-hmm.
Don't remember their name, didn't know them.
I ever heard that story?
You haven't?
No.
I think I heard it from my wife. So, or maybe that was just her saying that to deter me from trying to do.
Maybe.
Well, your wife got to hear everything because she was an RA.
Right.
And then she blamed me for another Asian's misdeed.
We're not all the same, Colleen.
Well, my brother got tracked down last year with the FBI, I believe. They came and found him.
What?
So we should have him on sometime again. Today's his birthday, by the way. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Chris.
They came and found him. Something pinged from his location. He kind of outsmarted them. Anyway, it's a whole thing.
Oh, my goodness. Is he okay now? Is he able to tell the tale?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's good.
He's no longer on the lam?
They wanted him to go with them or his equipment to go with them. And he was like, you don't need to do that. Let me show you. Like, basically schooled them on what to do.
All right.
Oh, my word. The FBI. I can't wait to hear this.
Dude. We need to do another Tech Thursday with him just to hear.
The greatest part is that they showed up at his door, I believe, or at his work. One of them. They showed up at one of them, assuming he'd be there. Like, they just found him. He wasn't there. It was his day off. I think they showed up at his work. They went to his house. He wasn't there. And so they called him and they're like, we've gone to your work. We've gone to your house. Where are you? He's like, oh, I'm at a gas station down the road. What do you need?
This is the FBI. Okay.
Yeah, no big deal.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
He really is.
He's almost like a MacGyver himself. I mean,
He is.
Mhm.
He's a modern day. Maybe that's why I have a man crush on him. Because he's a modern day driver.
This got serious real fast. Yeah. Maybe we don't tell him that part.
Okay.